Hey fanatics, we've got some fresh fanatic gossip coming up in this video, so stay tuned. Kylie Jenner has recently found herself in the spotlight, and it's because of something she unintentionally brought up. Lately, she's been more active on social media, and over the weekend, she had some fun on TikTok. Using a red flag filter that generates different answers, she got "doesn't tip" as one of her red flags. People jumped up on this because it's a topic that's been brought up before, and they were eager for her response, which she didn't provide. The comment section didn't let Kylie off the hook easily. They found it awkward and didn't hesitate to point it out, with comments like, "Girl, you were well aware that the first one is true, lol." It's interesting how a small moment like this can blow up and spark a conversation. Kylie's fame and wealth made her an easy target for scrutiny, but she did kind of walk right into this one. It clearly struck a nerve. This serves as a reminder for celebrities and public figures to be cautious about what they share online, as even the smallest things can be amplified and dissected, especially now that social media has given everyone a voice. Kylie's silence on the matter only fueled speculation. A waitress exposed the sisters for their stingy habits. She posted a TikTok telling everyone how she used to work at a restaurant bar where the sisters would often go, and she did not have nice things to say. Not only would Kendall and Kylie treat the servers like trash, they'd also conveniently forget to leave any tips for them. Their behavior was so bad that they stopped informing the place when they'd come, because when the staff would hear about it, they'd try and find some excuse to get out of work for the day.
And sometimes Kendall and their friends would come into this bar/restaurant I used to work at in West Hollywood a few years ago. And they would get the whole place closed down for just them. They would get everything for free, a whole spread. Sometimes they wouldn't even touch some of the things on the table. They'd get bottles of 1942. They treated the staff like shit under their shoe. And you would think after all that they would leave something. Don't you know being in their presence is payment enough? Come on, not a dime. Not a nickel, not a penny.
Honestly, this doesn't even sound that bad compared to some of the other things Kylie has lied about. What else has she lied about? Well, a lot. She lied about her plastic surgery. Remember how for years she denied getting lip fillers, but we could all see that whatever was going on wasn't the result of lip liners? She lied about getting just about every other plastic surgery too. Come on, Kylie, it's so obvious that it feels insulting she'd even bother denying it. Previously, Jenner herself seemed to confirm that she's actually had fillers all over her face, not just in her lips, telling Paper Magazine that she's a fan of injectables. Yeah, we already knew. Here's what she said. "People think I fully went under the knife and completely reconstructed my face, which is completely false." She went on to say, "They don't understand what good hair and makeup and fillers can really do." It was actually during an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians when Kylie first admitted to getting lip injections, which contradicted her previous statements. This further eroded the public's trust in her, honestly. She only came clean about her surgeries when it became trendy for celebrities to be transparent about whatever procedures they've had, a move which many people argued was a desperate attempt at holding on to any relevance she and her family enjoy. A lot of people are sick of it, and this has led to many debates online discussing whether the Kardashian reign is finally coming to an end. One of the most notable lies she's been caught in revolves around her claim of being a billionaire, which she apparently provided to Forbes magazine. In 2019, Forbes published an article declaring Kylie Jenner as the youngest self-made billionaire, attributing her wealth to her cosmetic company, Kylie Cosmetics. But things were not what they seemed at all. Later investigations told us that Kylie had misled Forbes by providing inaccurate financial information. The magazine accused her of inflating the value of her company and forging documents that inflated her wealth. They discovered that Kylie Cosmetics' revenue had been exaggerated and her personal finances were not as massive as she claimed. Forbes was then forced to revise their first estimation of Kylie's wealth and had to come clean to the world that she was no longer a billionaire. This was the last straw for a lot of people who were never able to look at her the same way again. And honestly, can we blame them? All this just so she could parade herself as a self-made billionaire? The whole thing just highlighted the shady nature of her business practices and raised questions about her credibility. At this point, saying she's got any of that is quite a stretch. Remember the whole Kylie skin drama? That was quite a spectacle. Back in 2019, Kylie Jenner launched her skincare line with claims that it was all about gentle and clean products. But boy, did things take a turn, as they do with Kylie. Customers quickly started noticing some not so nice stuff about the ingredients used in Kylie's skin. They quickly caught on that none of Kylie's claims were true and her products were not to be trusted. Fragrance, which can be irritating to the skin, was used in some products that didn't exactly align with the whole clean and gentle vibe they were going for. It didn't end there either. You definitely remember her famous walnut face scrub. You'd think a face scrub would be all about exfoliating goodness, right? Well, turns out the walnut particles were too harsh for many folks. One person on the internet even commented that we'd be better off rubbing our faces on tree bark than using this scrub because it's pretty much the same thing but cheaper. Scrubbing away at the skin of your face with those rough bits could actually cause micro tears and irritate it horribly. Which is why another famous brand before Kylie's, St. Ives, was also slammed for having a walnut scrub. It was more than that, actually. Their scrub was even targeted by a class action lawsuit claiming it tears the skin and even speeds up the aging process. Yikes, you'd think she'd at least have learned from other people's mistakes. Kylie actually claimed that she uses all of her products on her own skin. Now, we don't even need to find proof that that's a lie, it so clearly is. Other customers were also unsatisfied with Jenner's pricing, and they called her face wipes environmentally irresponsible, the exact opposite of what she was trying to pass her brand off as. Here's what one user had to say. Imagine being an influential billionaire with a platform and the cash to invoke change, bring about innovation, and help to save the planet, and you bring out face wipes. It's hard to argue with that. Other celebrities, including Jeffree Star, dragged her for this. But the drama didn't stop there. Skincare experts and dermatologists jumped on the bandwagon, voicing their concerns about Kylie's skin. They weren't impressed with the formulas and even called out the lack of innovation that went into making these products. You know, it's bad when the pros start questioning your products. To make things even worse, it was revealed that Kylie's skin was being manufactured by the same company that makes ColourPop cosmetics. Now, of course, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but the thing is, ColourPop doesn't actually claim to be a clean or natural brand. So people started wondering if Kylie was just greenwashing her skincare line and falsely putting these labels on her stuff to sell more so people would feel good about buying them. Yep, it all adds up. In the midst of all this, she did try to defend her products, saying it's all about personal preference and whatnot. But hey, the damage was done. The incident definitely left a mark on her brand's reputation. All in all, the whole Kylie skin drama was a roller coaster ride. It showed us the importance of transparency, honest claims, and scientifically backed formulas in the beauty industry. And as for consumers, it reminded us to dig deeper and not get swayed by fancy marketing tactics. Another moment Kylie was caught being dishonest with her fans was Brushgate, where she was accused of selling cheap brushes at a much higher price than their actual value. It seemed like a classic case of repackaging and marking up the products. Many beauty gurus purchased the brushes to review them, and they all kind of agreed that it was a really cheap product in super flashy packaging. Are we really surprised though? The Kardashian-Jenner clan has a trial and error approach when it comes to business, often opening brand names and trying to make a breakthrough in a specific product category. Just take a look at Kim's KKW fragrances and Skims. However, if the initial response and sales aren't too good, they quietly move on to rebranding or even shutting down the venture altogether. Kylie Swim also did the same thing. That's all for this video. Which of these moments do you think was the worst for Kylie's public image? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.